prepare yourself for meditation. Just a few minutes, 10 minutes. Close off your computer, close off your eyes, concentrate, focus on your breath. And focus also on the awareness that we are entering a sacred space. And then all of the sounds that are coming from the outside, like now this ringing of the bell, of the church bell, telling us the timing. You are using these sounds to enter deeper and deeper inside of your own field, of your own sensation, of your own inner shamanic space. And when we are crossing the threshold, when we are crossing these lines with our breath, you see yourself in front of the Dendera temple, Hathor's temple. You can hear the music, the dancing music. You can smell the essences of frankincense and myrrh and jasmine, the filled air with beautiful perfumes and the gaiety of the dance and the music. Goddess Hathor is really throning and crowning herself inside of that gaiety space. It is dark, it is in the night. Full moon is almost full. The full moon is almost moving inside of its full being, full power. And then when we are moving inside of the moon, we are bringing in a space where there is a space where I can be dancing inside of that field. The towering columns of the temple are actually dancing and moving with the silvery shadows and the silvery light of the moon. And I'm moving inside of my body, but I'm moving also outside of my body. I'm moving with the priestesses and the beings, seen and unseen, moving inside of that temple. I'm listening to that music, my inner music, the outer music. I'm listening to the harp. I'm listening to the sistrum that has this metallic beat and movement, like the drums, and all of these movements, all of these rhythms are bringing me into side of the shape-shifting itself, inside of that space of shape-shifting itself. And if I am moving inside of that space, articulating all of my senses, we don't only have 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 senses, we have hundreds of sensations, of kinesthetic sensations. We are like an artist taking all of these ground colors and making all the beautiful art inside of our body, inside of our imagination, inside of the field where I am opening that field of my own shape-shifting. So when I am listening and moving into this psychedelic space without even an outer substance or an outer agent, I'm just moving with the rhythms of the music, with the rhythms of my imaginations, with the rhythms of the presences of Goddess Hathor, the sensual goddess, the beautiful goddess. She wants to embrace me. She wants to embody me. She wants to go through me inside of her own shape-shiftings. And when I cross another threshold, then I'm looking up into the skies and I'm seeing the goddess Nut. She is stretching her arms and her body and her legs to embody all of the cosmos, and she is giving the milk, like Hathor, she's giving the milk to her stars, to her children, to her beings, to everyone who needs her nourishment, who needs her embrace. And she is the sky goddess who is in love with the earth god Geb, who is the lover, who is stretched out in a lush, beautiful garden. And like having all of these beautiful fruits like pomegranates and apples and peaches. And then inside of that space, inside of that swirling between the earthlings and the skylings, inside of the swirlings of being inside of that dancing movements of the moonlit garden, this lush garden, you hear the sounds of the waters trickling. And you are like signposts, like in a scavenger hunt. You are moving inside of that garden in a beautiful way. You are moving inside of your own inner garden. And in a flash of a moonlit, you will see something really beautiful. You see the moon rabbit, Shangye. This is the mythology of the rabbit who crafts the medicine with his own mortal and pebble. And then, you know, the presence of this rabbit is bringing you into a beautiful space where you are able to craft your own medicine. You come closer and closer and closer, and this rabbit is not moving away from you, is not hopping away from you. He in a beautiful way is inviting you to come closer and closer and closer. And there is also a shape-shifting. Is this a he rabbit or a she rabbit, a female or a male? And you are just moving inside of these shape-shifting. You are moving inside of your female aspects and your male aspects. You are shape-shifting from one to the other. You are even moving into a kind of an array of being female and male in the same moment. So when you are so close to the mythological moon rabbit, the medicine shaman, so to speak, you are the one who is crafting your own medicine. What is the medicine that you are needing now? Right now. And in that moment, God Tehoti, Thoth, will appear to you. In which form does he appear to you? In his ibis form, or human and ibis form, or in his baboon form, or as a gentleman, or as an old wise sage, or even as a businessman? You know, Tehoti is shape-shifting all the time, and he will be shape-shifting even in front of you now in a different way. He is showing you the way how to shape-shift, how to move from one form to the other, from one being to the other, from one condition to the other, from one freedom to the other. And with the help of Tehoti, with the help of the moon rabbit, where you are embraced between the goddess Nut and the god Geb, you are shape-shifting yourself. You are shape-shifting into the mortal. Just imagine yourself being the holder of that medicine. Maybe your mortal is made out of porcelain, is made out of granite, is made out of an organic material. You are embracing that material. You are embracing yourself inside of that material. And then when you are bringing in all of the herbs, all the medicines, all the imaginations, all the envisionings, and all of your manifestations inside of this medicine, and even maybe even grinding a gemstone to a powder inside of this elixir. You are shape-shifting into that elixir. And here there is this moon rabbit, guided by Tehoti. Both of them are presenting this chalice full of your own medicine elixir in that very moment. And you take that elixir, you are that elixir, you are the chalice in this very moment, you are that very sacred medicine in that moment, and you take it into your lips. You take one sip, one single zip inside of your being. You swallow it, you let it move inside of your being, inside of your cerebral fluid being, inside of your blood, inside of your breath, inside of your organs, and inside of all your molecular cellular levels and movements. And then you are the medicine yourself at this very moment. How do you feel? How are you embracing your own medicine? How are you being your own medicine at this very moment? Take a deep, deep breath to come back into this world here and now. And I invite you to be your own medicine today.